Martin Herschel, Kevin Lynch, Thomas McElwee, Mickey Devine, Patsy O'Hara, and Keane Doherty.
Hugh Callahan, Paddy Hill, Jerry Hunter, Johnny Walker, Billy Power, Dick McElkenny, that's their names. There were 5 men playing poker on the Haitian terrain. Fate was dealing them a cruel hand. Hugh Callahan was walking home through the evening rain, not knowing what lay in store for him. You'll find traces of nitro on cigarettes and matches, on Formica tabletops and on decks of playing cards. When forensic found traces on the hands of these 6 men, the police drove up from Birmingham and they were hoping the case was closed. Scales of justice, balance up your act. Am I talking to myself or to the wall? Hugh Callahan, Paddy Hill, Jerry Hunter, Johnny Walker, Billy Power, Dick McElkenny, scapegoat tall. Have you ever seen the mugshots that were taken after 48 hours in custody? Battered and bruised, haunted looks upon the faces. The judge accepted they confessed willingly. Please take another look at what you see. If you tell me my family are being terrorized, keep me awake for 6 days and nights, confused and terrified. In the lonely dark of the night, I'll swear the black is white. If you let me just lie down and close my eyes, I'll sign anything if you let me close my eyes. Scales of justice, balance up your act. Am I talking to myself or to the wall? Hugh Callahan, Paddy Hill, Jerry Hunter, Johnny Walker, Billy Power, Dick McElkenny, scapegoat all. For 16 years they've been talking to the wall.
Oh, my name is Joe MacDonald. From Belfast town I came. That city I will never see again. For in the town of Belfast I spent many happy days. I love that town in oh so many ways. For it's there I spent my childhood and found for me a wife. I then set out to make for her a life. But all my young ambitions met with bitterness and hate. I soon found myself inside a prison gate. And you dare to call me a terrorist while you put down your gun. When I think of all the deeds that you had done. You had plundered many nations, divided many lands. You had terrorized their peoples. You ruled with an iron hand. And you brought this reign of terror to my land. Through those many months' internment in the Maidstone and the Maze, I fought about my land throughout those days. Why my country was divided, why I was now in jail, imprisoned without crime or without trial. And though I love my country, I am not a bitter man. I've seen cruelty and injustice at first hand. So then one fateful morning, I shook bold freedom's hand. For right or wrong, I'd try to free my land. And you dare to call me a terrorist while you put down your gun. When I think of all the deeds that you had done. You had plundered many nations, divided many lands. You had terrorized their peoples. You ruled with an iron hand. And you brought this reign of terror to my land. Then one cold October's morning, trapped in a lion's den, I found myself in prison once again. I was committed to the H blocks for 14 years or more, and the blanket, the conditions, they were poor. That a hunger strike we did commence for the dignity of man, but it seemed to me that no one gave a damn. But now I am a saddened man. I've watched my comrades die. If only people cared or wondered why. And you dare to call me a terrorist while you look down your gun. When I think of all the deeds that you had done. You had plundered many nations, divided many lands. You had terrorized their peoples. You ruled with an iron hand. And you brought this reign of terror to my land. May God shine on you, Bobby Sands, for the courage you have shown. May your glory and your fame be widely known. And Francis Hughes and Ray McCreesh, who died unselfishly, and Patsy O'Hara, the next in line is me. And those who lie behind me, may your courage be be the same. And I pray to God my life is not in vain. Ah, but sad and bitter was the year of 1981. For everything I've lost and nothing's won.
As down the glen one Easter morn to a city fair rode I, there armed lines of marching men in squadrons passed me by. No pipes did hum, no battle drum did sound its loud tattoo, but the Angelus bell or the Liffey swell rang out in the foggy dew.
Right proudly high over Dublin town they flung out the flag of war. 'Twas better to die 'neath an Irish sky than at Suvlar or Sudelbar. And from the plains of Royal Mead came hurrying through, while Britannia's sons with their long-range guns sailed in through the foggy dew.
'Twas England bade our wild geese go, that small nations might be free. But their lonely graves are by Suvla's waves on the fringe of the great North Sea. Oh, had they died by Pierce's side, or fought with Hal Brule, their names we keep where the Fenians sleep, neath the shroud of the foggy dew.
Oh, the bravest fell and the requiem bell rang mournfully and clear for those who died at Easter tide in the springtime of the year. While the world did gaze with deep amaze at those fearless men but few, who bore the fight that the freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew.
Back through the glen I rode again, my heart with grief was sore, for I parted with those valiant men that I'll never see no more. But to and fro in my dreams I go, and I kneel and pray for you. For slavery fled, oh glorious dead, when you fell in the foggy dew.
Jackie, I remember your face from a far distant place. Yes, I do. Jackie, you were an innocent boy. Why did they destroy your future owed to you? You came from a home of 9 sisters and 5 brothers. Up in the Craigan, you were my cousin. You worked with me brother Dustin, named after me father. Died in springtime, tending looms. Jackie.